Okay, so I think we're gonna do a little bit more standard today. Um, I am going to use. I feel like I sort of build in this crutch where I'm gonna use a deck that's not that good, so that when I lose, I can be like, oh well, it was just because I'm not using a good deck. That's a bit of a coward's way out. But I am having fun with this deck, and I want to tune it. Um, and get it going. So let's briefly cover the deck. If you've watched my other videos, you'll have seen it. Calling it Golgari Humans. Just went through a little bit of transformation. So we're running 4 Blown Splinters. Wish it was an instant, but it's not. Sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature. Ecstatic Awakener, pay 2 and a black, sack another creature, draw a card, then transform him. Activate once each turn. It turns into a 4/4 Awoken Demon. Fake Your Own Death. I think that probably needs to come out of this deck. It's really in here to protect Jaren. But the more I play with this deck, the less I am finding myself flipping Jaren. So I'm not as worried about it. It does advance our mana a little bit. It does create inopportune blocks for our opponents, which is good for a creature-based deck. We run 4 Infernal Grasp, destroy target creature, you lose 2 life. Now with Brothers War out, I think I would switch this to go for the throat so I don't lose the life, because trying to get our life to 13 is such a important move. We run Mukutai Soul Ripper. Whenever it attacks, you may sack another artifact or creature. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on Mukutai Soul Ripper and it gains menace until end of turn. Crew 2, so we can get rid of our human tokens that Jaren made, or we can sacrifice Vengeful Strangler. We can also sacrifice him to Ecstatic Awakener. Can't block when it dies, return it transformed to your control, attached to a target creature or a planeswalker an opponent controls. At the beginning of my upkeep, Enchanted Permanence controller sacrifices any non-land permanent, then they lose 1 life. Outland Liberator, we have him in here. He's another human to help funnel the Jaren game plan, but also destroy target artifact or enchantment. Cool Caller's Harvest, I would like some more copies of. I use this as a late game token generator, finisher type thing. Clem, I'm recording. Stop. Climb up. Come on. Hello. Say hi to the people. You're on camera. This is Clementine, if you guys have not met her. She is my favorite cat, but also a total piece of shit sometimes, especially in the winter. It's winter where I am right now, and yeah, it's cold out. I don't keep my heat. I keep my house at maybe 65, 68 degrees. I don't like when it's. You can wear sweatshirts and sweatpants, and you don't need to keep your house at 72 degrees in the middle of the winter. We run Jaren Corrupted Bishop. Whenever he or another non-token human you control die, whenever he enters or another non-token human you control dies, you lose a life and create a 1/1 human creature token. Pay 2, target human you control gains lifelink until end of turn. That's very important. At the beginning of your end step, if you have exactly 13 life, you may pay 4 black. If you do, transform him into Ormondal the Corruptor, flying trample lifelink. He's 6/6. Sack another creature, draw a card. Then we have Old Rutstein. When he enters the battlefield or at the beginning of my upkeep, mill a card. If a land card is milled, create a treasure token. If a creature card is milled, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. If a non-creature, non-land card is milled, create a blood token. Then we have 2 copies of Burly Breaker, 6/5 for 5 with Ward 1 and Daybound. That also plays a little bit into the Outland Liberator thing, because we can get Nightbound to trigger so that then this comes out as a Ward 3/8/7, which is nice. But also human running, what, Death to Cap Glade, Haunted Mire. I'm going to check. Let's go back to the other view. I'm going to check if I have any more Death. Oops. God damn it. I'm going to check if I have any more Death Cap Glades. I do. So let's use 3 of those, and let's ditch 2 Haunted Mires. Cool. That's good. Good switch. Let's suggest lands. Wants me to have a few more swamps instead of forests. That's fine. Then I was also going to search. Take these off. Let's search. Oh, nope, nope. Let's search. How do I go back? Okay. There we go. Gain life. I would like a way to gain life. I'll keep it record and raid. I only have one, so it's not that good. Um, Arrogant Outlaw. No. Um, Life to Shishiro Umezawa. That kind of fits into our game plan. It gives us an enchantment to sack to braids. It helps us pump our creatures and possibly kill our opponent's creatures and also gain life. And then it gives us a way to pay life if we are ahead. Add a black, spend this mana only to cast an instant or sorcery spell. That's not that good, I guess. Um, I was hoping for something like a way to put Gix's command. Choose two. Put 2/1/1 counters on up to one creature. It gains lifelink until end of turn. Destroy each creature with power 2 or left. Return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power among creatures they control. That does seem good. Seems like that would be a good fit in this deck. We could destroy each creature with power 2 or less, wipe both of our boards, and then choose return 2 creature cards from our graveyard to our hand. March of Wretched Sorrow would be okay. Cast a spell, you may exile any number of black cards from your hand. The spell costs 2 less to cast for each card exiled this way. Deals X damage to a creature or planeswalker, and you gain X life. That would be a nice way to gain life when we need to be able to flip Jaren. Medic Massacre's banned. Zeus's Many Journeys was a good way to gain life, but it just didn't make sense to have it in my deck. Yeah, I'm not seeing another good way for us to gain life. Titan of Industry, but again, doesn't really fit our game plan. Yeah, maybe let's... Where's the card? Maybe let's add March of Wretched Sorrow and take out Mukutai Soul Ripper. It'll give us a little more way to interact with creatures or planeswalkers and a way to change our life. So we're going to say done. And we're going to play a match or two with this deck. I don't have a lot of faith in its ability to win. I do okay against the bot, but that's about it. And yeah, let's just jump in. Standard play, Golgari Humans, play. Let's see what we can do. One thing I've noticed is that even when I don't get Jaren flipped, I'm generally filling my board with small creature tokens, and I'm able to kind of overrun my opponent, which is good. Alright, we got both colors. This is a little bit of a high curved hand here, but we do have both colors. Part of me wants to mulligan this hand. We don't really have a clear path forward. I could play Ecstatic Awakener, I could fake its own death, I maybe play Braids. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this. Okay, let's keep 6 and let's ditch Outland Liberator. Done. Swamp, pass turn. Hey, hey, Clem, stop it. Stop it. Next to combat, Vengeful Strangler. No! I'm assuming he's playing Gruul Werewolves. Fuck. We're land screwed already. That's not good. Let's play our Ecstatic Awakener. We have Bone Splinters up, so we can, if you get something out good, we can sack our Vengeful Strangler. If we get another mana, we can flip our Ecstatic Awakener. Reckless Stormseeker. The beginning of combat on your turn, target creature gets +1. Oh, he's got haste also. Well, he chooses not to. We're still land screwed. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. I think I swing in with both and then fake my own death since I have them. We get a treasure token. And now I can Bone Splinters. That's right. I always forget that's not an instant. I really wish that was an instant. I need to lower my mic a little bit. I think I do. Another Reckless Stormseeker. Probably going to swing this time. Yep. Hey, there we got our third land at least. Wish it was, Ooh, I can play Old Rutstein. I think I play Old Rutstein. I think I swing with both and play Old Rutstein. I could flip my Ecstatic Awakener and get rid of Vengeful Strangler and then put this on this. And that would force them to sacrifice a non-land permanent. It's a little early, though. Yeah, I think we play Old Rutstein. We get a blood token. All right, we can Ghoulcaller, get rid of Ghoulcaller's Harvest and hopefully get another land. Ah, bummer. Beginning of combat on my turn. Yeah, that sucks. He's gonna have a 5/4 or whatever. Oh, he's just gonna give that. He's gonna swing with everything. We gotta kill Hannah and Elena partners. No, we're gonna pass. No blocks. Oh, I should have. No, it wouldn't have been enough to kill it anyway. And it's got counters, doesn't it? Yeah, I need to kill that. Let's do this. Pay 1, get rid of Ghoulcaller's Harvest. We don't need that till late game anyway. There, that got us our mana. Perfect. Now we Vengeful Strangler. We Bone Splinters. We destroy this. We Vengeful Strangler. We put it on that. Could have probably done it the other way, but we didn't. Next to combat. Next to damage. We have a treasure token, right? Yeah. So let's play our Outland Liberator. And that's not an enchant. Feels like that should be an artifact, Reckless Stormseeker. But we can fake our own death, so it's still not going to be enough to kill it, but we're hanging in there. Ah, bummer. Creature kills spells as though they had flash, and each creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1. Create 2 wolves. That sucks. Now he can sack his wolves on my upkeep. Artifact or enchantment. I think I just fake my own death on that. Oh, this is a rough match. We are not going to win. Sacrifice your tapped wolf. Oh, we got rid of that. Okay, that's cool. He only needs 4 damage to get through. I think I play Ghoul Colors Harvest. Only gives us 1, but that sucks. Just gonna have to block the Liberator. Hannah Nolena's dead. Too many cards in one turn. No blocks. I have no way to win anyway. So we'll just let him swing through. Yeah, good game. Concede. Bummer. Just got overwhelmed. I did not see a clear path to victory there. I mean, green red werewolves is a pretty fucking good deck. He wasn't running the version that I have, but still, it's a good deck. And mine is, like I said, not a good deck. I'm not particularly impressed with this deck. I just want to see if I can get it to win. See what changes I need to make to get it. And we still end up completing our quests. Red or black spells, black or white spells. So, do we have an Orzhov deck in standard that we could use? No. I thought the starter decks that I unlocked, like Balancing Act, I thought these were maybe they're alchemy. Yeah, bummer. Well, let's play one more match with this, and then let's maybe reassess this deck here. I'll be right back. 5 seconds. Alright. So let's play again. Nothing else. I'm giving some people wins. I guess that's good. Let them up their um, rank and experience and everything. Wintry. Ooh, I like that. Olivia. I like that. I like that. Not a great opening hand. I have 3 mana, but I can only play Vengeful Strangler. I'm in a mulligan. That's better. We'll put Cool Colors Harvest back in the deck. I'm imagining they're playing Blood Tokens. Hello. They're not playing black-red vampires, because this might help them more than it helps me. I got a little koi fish over there. A little digital koi fish. Harvest Beetle, I have to discard a card. We'll discard Fake Our Own Death. So we have an extra anyway. I think that needs to come out. Next. Swing. Next. Next to damage. We play Old Rutstein. Yeah, I'm not sure this card really fits this deck the way I'd like it to. But again, deck isn't very good. I mean, playing it more out of Body Dropper. Whenever you sack a creature, put a 1/1 counter on it. Sacrifice creature gains menace until end of turn. Each opponent loses a life and I gain a life. I think I need that in my deck. We got Jaren Corrupted Bishop. That's cool. And we can fake our own death with him. He doesn't have the mana. I think I swing with Outland Liberator. Next to blockers. Next to damage. And we play Jaren Corrupted Bishop. End turn. Excuse me. So hopefully we get enough mana to get him. I need some card draw in this deck. I guess the milling from Old Rutstein does get us treasure tokens a lot. Fuck. Resolve. Should discard that. Resolve. I don't think he can swing. Vehicles you control have menace. Yeah, I'm gonna Outland Liberator that. Infernal Grasp. Cool. Let's Infernal Grasp is 2/2 Body Dropper, so it doesn't get any bigger. Next to combat. All attack. So he could block with some virus beetles. He can't double up on anything. And I'm only getting through for 5. That's fine. Don't have fake our own death, though. That is a bummer, because I like having that around for once he's flipped. Whenever you sacrifice one or more creatures, Forge Boss deals 2 damage to each opponent. Triggers only once each turn. Yeah. Did not need another land. Um, Let us next combat. Gain a little bit of life. Okay. Assuming he's got something big he can play this turn. Reinforced Ronin, haste, and he could sack it and make me lose 2 life. Or damage me. That would be fine, because that would put me at 13 to flip Jaren. Ah. Yeah, see, it's too easy for them to get my life total down. Ugh, I did not need that. That sucked. We're not doing well here. Static Awakener. If we can get an insect, we can flip him. Dragon Spark Reactor. He's going to be able to wipe my field. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this. Hello, Clem. Hello. 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 Hi. Hi. We needed that. Fake our own death. Next to combat. Top decking lands, please. Honeycomb Anvil. Kind of a weird deck he's got going here. Um, Still don't think I'm gonna win, but um, let's kill one of his Obnixiluses. I should have just done both at his Planeswalker. Ugh, bummer. So I can kill his Obnixilis next turn. Did not need that. He's going to win based on the strength of that alone. Hey, he's going to need. I don't like when they do a good game before the game is actually over because, I don't know, it just comes off as kind of rude to me. He's going to be able to attack. I'll just sack his Dragon Spark Reactor to make his 3-1. It's not a vehicle, so I'll be able to block it. Uh, yeah, I probably should have held that back to block. He would have killed me anyway, but I didn't think that I had two to do the menace, but I forgot I couldn't deal with the other one anyway. Yeah, bummer. I like his deck though. So let's go. Let's copy his deck list. And let us import it. Imported from clipboard. And so he. Oh, that's not it. And there it is. So I think I can do a lot of what he has. Oh, I don't have Forge Boss. I do have another one of him. Oop. Oop, oop. Um. Yeah, I don't hate this deck though. Obnixilis. There he is. Let's do two him. Let's do Ornicone Anvil. Let's run 4 Sokenson Smelter. Let's run. Any more Reinforced Ronin? Yeah. Don't have the Okiba Reckoner raid. The Virus Beetle. That. Let's see what it tells me for lands. So we have 10 more cards we can add. I think I need more of the Okiba Reckoner raid and more of the Forge Boss. uncommon. I have 30 uncommons. Nah, let's wait. Let's just say done. Um, decent. Common, uncommon, 27 and 17. Do I not have that many? 24, 17. Bummer. So we need some more wild cards to be able to do that Balmar deck. Discard changes, though I don't think I actually made any changes. Yeah, that's a drag. This deck is not great. Know what changes I could make to it. That would make it better. Let's see here. 41 minutes. Yeah, let's call that a game. Did very poorly, but with kind of a bad deck, so I'm not too upset about that. Yeah, so maybe next standard episode we'll play something that's a little better. But yeah, thank you for watching.